also known as Ki Hajar Dewantara. He born in 2 May 1889 in Pakualaman and died in Yogyakarta on 26 April 1959. He was a leading Indonesian independence movement activist, writer, columnist, politician, and pioneer of education for native Indonesians in Dutch colonial times. Suwardi was born into Japanese aristocracy. His family belonged to the royal house of Pakualaman. He graduated from basic education in ELS Dutch Primary School. Then he continued his study at Sofia, a medical school for native students. However, he failed to graduate because of illness. Suwardi was also active in social and political organizations. Since the establishment of Budi Utomo in 1908, he was active in their propaganda service to socialize and promote public awareness of Indonesia as a national unity, especially in Java. He also organized the Budi Utomo's first Congress in Yogyakarta. In September 1919, Suwardi returned home to Java, Dutch East Indies. Immediately, he joined his brother in establishing a school in his native hometown. During the time of colonial social discrimination in the early 20th century, education was only made possible for the elites, the colonial Dutch people, and a handful of Japanese noblemen families. Education at that time was not made available for native commoners. In July 1922, Suwardi established the Taman Siswa School in Yogyakarta, a Japanese educational movement that strove to provide education for the native population. When he reached 40 years of age, he was required to change his name to ward off misfortunes that might befall upon him. Then he chose Ki Hajar Dewantara as his new name. He also scrapped the Japanese gentility title Raden Mas in front of his name. It was adjusted to demonstrate his support for social equality and his disregard for rigid social stature of Japanese society. Ki Hajar intended to freely interact with people of all social backgrounds and to be close to them in both body and soul. Ki Hajar Dewantara has coined a famous proverb to describe his educational ideals, Tut Budi Handayani. The proverb is used as the principle of Taman Siswa. Today, part of this maxim, Tut Budi Handayani, is used as the motto of Indonesian Ministry of Education. It was meant to describe ideal teachers who, after transmitting knowledge to their students, would stand behind their students and give them encouragement in their quest for knowledge. In recognition for his dedication and accomplishments in pioneering public education in Indonesia, he was declared as the father of Indonesian national education, a national hero. Taman Siswa has established the Dewantara Kirtigrian Museum in Yogyakarta. The museum was built to commemorate, preserve, and promote the thought, values, and ideals of Ki Hajar Dewantara, the founder of Taman Siswa. Ki Hajar Dewantara advocates that education should be made possible and available for all people, regardless of their sex, race, ethnicity, culture, religion, economic and social status, etc. He argued that education should be based on the values of common humanity, human freedom, and the right to seek knowledge. Ki Hajar Dewantara's birthday is now celebrated as Indonesian National Education Day. He is also credited for having coined the motto Tut Budi Handayani, today used by the Ministry of Education and Indonesian Navy traineeship. KRI Ki Hajar Dewantara bears his name in honor. His portrait immortalizes him in the 20,000 The song